Welcome back to Cafe Business by Persian Horizon. I'm Moeen, and today's episode is for every founder, entrepreneur, or dreamer who has ever felt like giving up. We're talking about setbacks, rejection, and the pressure of navigating one of the world's most competitive markets, Dubai. But more importantly, we're talking about resilience and how real people have turned breakdowns into breakthroughs in this city of extremes. Dubai is known for its speed, ambition, and dazzling success stories, but beneath every sleek launch and headline-worthy IPO lies a struggle, a missed opportunity, a no that nearly broke someone, but it didn't. And that's what we're here to learn from today. Let's begin with the founder of a tech startup I'll call Amina. She launched a real estate PropTech solution in Dubai aimed at automating rental contracts and property listings. On paper, it was perfect. Strong market demand, a clear user pain point, and a tech-savvy audience. But after 6 months, she had burned through nearly 70% of her initial funding with only one client. What had gone wrong? Amina had misread the regulatory timeline in Dubai. Her solution required approvals that delayed onboarding. Her investors grew impatient. Her morale plummeted. But instead of walking away, she shifted her focus from real estate brokers to property management firms, B2B clients with faster decision-making and greater need for automation. That pivot saved the company. Today, Amina's startup is integrated into 4 of the UAE's top 10 property firms. Her resilience wasn't just about staying the course, it was about adapting without ego. Another powerful story comes from the F&B space. Shahzaid, a Dubai-born restaurateur, launched a farm-to-table concept right before COVID. 3 weeks after opening, lockdowns hit. Suppliers froze shipments. His entire team was on edge. Instead of shutting down, he did something wild. He turned his restaurant into a subscription-based meal delivery service for health-conscious families stuck at home. He used WhatsApp to take orders, partnered with local influencers for promotion, and even offered cooking tips on Instagram Live. By the time restaurants reopened, his customer base had quadrupled. He reopened with a wait list. That's not luck, that's grit. So, what makes resilience work in Dubai? First, the market moves fast. Speed matters, but so does patience with the process, be it licensing, partnerships, or funding. Entrepreneurs who succeed here know how to sprint with a long-term mindset. Second, Dubai is a city of immigrants and ambition. That means opportunity, yes, but also fierce competition. What helps founders thrive is not just a great idea, but mental endurance, a strong peer network, and the ability to reframe failure. There's also a hidden truth. In Dubai, it's easy to feel like you're always behind. The success stories around you can be intimidating. You see brands go from seed to Series A in months. You see influencers launch products overnight. But the truth is, what looks like a shortcut is often the result of years of persistence behind the scenes. Let's take another example. Fahim, a Pakistani entrepreneur, launched a logistics startup focusing on intra-city delivery for medical supplies. His biggest challenge wasn't products or tech, it was trust. Hospitals didn't want to rely on an unknown brand with no track record. Fahim didn't push harder, he got smarter. He offered his service for free to a small clinic for 30 days. During that time, he documented every on-time delivery, collected testimonials, and built a data-driven case study. When he pitched the next clinic, he didn't come empty-handed, he came with proof. Within a year, his service covered 70% of medical centers in 2 Emirates. His resilience wasn't loud, it was strategic. This kind of perseverance is common in Dubai's SME space. According to the Dubai Chamber of Commerce, 80% of startups that survive past year 3 cite resilience and adaptation as the key driver. Not capital, not branding, not tech. Now, let's talk about mindset. Resilience isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging what's hard and choosing to move anyway. It's about listening to that little voice that says, try again. And sometimes resilience means knowing when to stop pushing the wrong wall. There's the story of Rasha, who shut down her luxury fashion e-commerce store after 2 years. She wasn't gaining traction. Instead of forcing it, she took a step back
analyzed customer behavior and realized people in Dubai didn't want another luxury site. They wanted curated fashion guidance. So she relaunched not as a store, but as a personal shopping concierge service using WhatsApp, Pinterest boards, and private showroom access. Her revenue tripled within 6 months. What failed wasn't her dream, it was just the format. This is resilience in its truest form, evolving with honesty. For anyone building in Dubai today, here are a few takeaways. First, rejection isn't personal, it's information. Second, burnout is real. Take care of your mental stamina. Third, visibility matters. Tell your story even when it's unfinished. People want to connect with real journeys, not just glossy wins. There's also some practical strategies that help build resilience. Create a weekly reflection habit. What went well, what didn't, and what you learned. Build a peer support group, a WhatsApp group with 4 to 5 founders to share real challenges. Talk to your customers weekly. Their feedback is your oxygen. Celebrate small wins because big wins take time. And finally, consider finding a mentor, someone who can help you reframe obstacles as stepping stones. We talked about this in our last episode, and it remains one of the most effective tools for staying grounded. Remember, resilient doesn't mean working 24/7. It means staying committed to the vision, even when the path changes. Let me leave you with one last story. An Lebanese founder named Omar came to Dubai with $5,000 and a mobile phone repair concept. He rented a kiosk in a mall and offered phone repair with a twist. In under 30 minutes, or it's free. His idea took off, but after 2 years, rent increased by 40% and margins shrank. He was ready to quit. Instead, he pivoted online, created a booking site, built a small delivery team, and turned his business into a doorstep tech service. By 2023, his brand was operating in 3 cities with no storefronts and higher profit margins than ever before. Omar says, "I learned that in Dubai, you either bend or you break." That's what resilience looks like. So whether you're on your 5th pivot or first failure, remember, every successful founder in Dubai has been there. The ones who make it aren't the luckiest, they're the ones who kept showing up. Thanks for listening to Cafe Business by Persian Horizon. I'm Moeen, and this was a deep dive into what it really means to overcome obstacles in Dubai's hyper-competitive market.